Okay, this is a build video for Mr. Ray. This is my Salvador, mate. Now that the skills I got here, mate, these are the trees you need to go for, mate. Now then, the main skills you need to worry about, which I worry about, is money shot, because that is going to give you the mad damage when you're finishing up the clip, and it can keep going, so you hold those two buttons down, mate. And then the other one I use, because I like to use pistols, is I like to get the old bit of pistol damage on there, because you need that, mate. Now this weapon swap speed is pretty freaking good for when you're swapping between your pistols and your other two shotguns, or your other two rifles, or your other two, like, whatever you got on there. I like to put a couple of snipers, rocket launchers, or SMGs myself, what? Then this one, you need this for the fire rate and the crit damage exploding up again. Then with this one, you're getting the extra damage to your next shot, which, you know, when you kill every enemy, it's pretty good, especially when you get a one-timed in with money shot. Then you need this one, of course, for the gun zerking. You need it. The faster you fire, the faster you reload. Of course, you hold down the trigger, you will not let go. And of course, I love to put this one in for the gun zerking duration, so that you are always continuing. And this one as well, for you always continuing. This tree, you do not need to worry about too much, but I like to worry about this for mainly for the survivability factor that you can build into this. With, you know, your health regeneration here. You can also get this little gun damage for if you have all gun types on, you know, to lower your health a bit that's going on. And this one, you know, you got your mouth regen going in hot. Now the guns you want to muck around with is definitely the Unkempt Harold. Now, you want to get the highest level you can, but you don't want this one, what? You want to go for a variant like this, like a double penetrating Unkempt Harold. Doesn't need to have the scope on it, but you need that grip. That grip is what you want to look for, mate. The tall grip. You'll get the best out of the gun. It's all about the weapon parts, mate. The other bit that I like to use is the grog nozzle that you can get from the Claptrap mission in the Tiny Tina DLC. This will not have a level on it, and this will just slag the shit out of people and heal you at the same time. So you need it real bad. And here you can put whatever you want. At the moment I've got a couple of SMGs. Get always something with like slag power, so slag is your best friend. So I'm incorporating the slagger with the Hellfire, because I think I'll be taking on a lot of enemies that will be able to burn. Then I like to use the B shield. This shield is amazing. It's more preferably for bossing though. On most other characters it's not very survivable, but he's a machine. So, you know. The way I like to go through is I like to use this class mod mainly because of the cooldown rate. But depending on what I'm doing, I will go with the Titan for the health regen. It also bumps up the gun damage a bit more, but you lose your shield capacity. And when having a B shield on, you have low shields. So, the Hoarder, if you really need, is really just for like if you're in team game. And of course this one, the Legendary Berserker, does the cooldown rate and everything else, but because this one's slightly more powerful, I'm going with this one, and I've made my build around it. The other one you want to look for, the Heart of the Ancients, or like any of the Ancients relics that you will find in the Tiny Tina DLC. These will help you out. I just have this one on for the pistol damage in the Fight for My Lifetime, so if I do go down, I got that 30%, and of course, pistols. Pistol build, my preferred gun, more damage. The Magic Missile, you really want this in a purple variant, but this thing is also amazing, mainly just for spamming grenades that slag. I don't really use it for damage, but it also regenerates, as you can see, the grenade ammo, so you don't need to worry about picking them up. And yeah, 2 at a time. And then when you incorporate it with the skill, which skill have we got in here, where you can double throw grenades, this one here, double your fun. When you're gun zerking, you're throwing 4 grenades that slag people with. So everybody's slagged. Slag is what you want. And then of course, I will give you a bit of my gameplay.
Please assemble here and we can begin.
Now the other thing that you should probably know about is the gun that you have in your main hand, the benefits of that gun will carry on into the gun of your left hand. So you want to think about that when you're doing your secondary set of guns, because your first set of guns you always want the Herald on first. I like the way it's done. And as you can see, the beak is no more pistols. So take this quick down. And there's the money shot. Make sure if you finish your money shot later, then you can come back. You need to reload, or you will not reload automatically. With the long curve for the shield, as I take on the high road, I will be able to come down here. I will Just don't let go, mate. You just don't let go, even if you're not fucking finding anybody. Really principally apart.
You better hope I don't come back!
Give me the fucking don't come back, baby. But I'm so slow. Frickin' rats. If you're ever gonna start running low on the ammo, I would suggest to stop gunzerking and change into the just the grab nozzle to keep yourself alive. Just shoot to heal. Keep killing things, you will keep gunzerking. As you can see, I have the next one charged up, ready to go. Take on the big boy first. Quick shots are always a good one. Where are these guys? Come out. Now, if I had the Hoarder on, I think, the class mod with the health regeneration, it would probably be taking me longer to kill them. I wouldn't have known that. Alright, well, we're in.
Evaporation.
Oh, now that's what you want to do, Mr. Ranon. The more money shots, the better. The more funny noises coming from your gun, it means it's doing good things. As you can see, I'm going to my second stage of construction, and I'm still at 750 ammo. You do not need to worry about regenerating.
How you doing?
Let's try the other boys out. Might be a bad idea, actually. Now I can use the fire. Use something like that on this. It's not as effective. It's still effective because of the slag, but not as effective. You can see without the grub nozzle, healing is not as good, so you have to be more vigilant. Guess you can get yourself a second grub through trading. You have to find these days.
Turkey kicks ass!
quality, low prices, and no questions asked.